All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, God, Kadash, double honors to the apostles of GMS, and the sincere Shalom to the brothers out here pushing his truth and sincerity. And what I have here is an article, which I just screenshotted, really. And it's from RT News, how they're showing, because this whole thing with people's riled up about that all of a sudden, or at least talking about it. But this is nothing to expect, nor do I care. But I want to go into this because these are one of the things that people get so caught up in, what they put their trust into, and they fail to understand the things of the bigger picture. But this is their bigger picture, and this is why we attack it. So this is the former U.S. president revealed he met with Kyle Rittenhouse at that, after the teenager was cleared of homicide by a jury. He called. He wanted to know if he could come over, say hello, because he was a fan. He came over with his mother. Really young, really a nice young man, Trump said. Trump also shared his view on the case itself during the interview with Fox News, Sean Hannity. That prosecutorial misconduct. He should have not had to suffer through a trial like that, or for that. He was going to be dead, the former president added. And they sent the link in. Really not. It was just basically the article, but it was no more than this. Really, it's basically saying the same thing. But here you can see it. Donald, your president or anybody's president, no matter who. This is a lot of people seeing the fall of this place. They're seeing their once beloved country is not loving at all, especially if they could condone all sorts of murder, especially or any type of thing that this or what this guy had done, and the president wants to meet him for it, or he let him meet the president. Either one doesn't matter. But some people were so riled up about this guy that he should have gone to jail or something, or someone was even saying that he should have been shot. But no, this is what you get. This is what you get for putting your faith in this system. When we all know this system is going to fall. But this was what it is. So I got a few scriptures right here, just go into it a little bit. I'm gonna make this video pretty short. This is Proverbs 10:2. It says the treasures of wickedness profit nothing, but righteousness delivered from death. So we don't really care about this stuff because we already knew it. We've done a lot of us done already called it that he was gonna get off. And a lot of you people's feelings are going to get hurt. But that's why we attack stuff like this, because this is all y'all focus on. Instead of seeing the bigger picture that, hey, this place is going to World War III. Hey, the prices of everything going up. Work is becoming harder. Mandates are becoming a bigger thing. So, but this is what y'all care about. All right, sure, fine. 2 Peter 2:12. But these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed. Talking about our people, speaking evil of things that they understand not, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. So for all of our people, talking about all of the Israelites, for the 12 tribe signs on from top to bottom, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you Ishikarites, y'all put y'all love and trust into this place, and this is what you get. Tell me, was this worth it? To know that we was right about the downfall of this place. We understand that it hurts because you grew up in this society. I grew up in this society, but once you see what this place is really about, how much they don't really care about you guys, I'm all aboard of saying screw this place because it ain't doing me no good. You mean to tell me I gotta be born in this society, be around a bunch of women in daycare and in school, come out of school, go to another school, mind you. You're going to three schools. You got elementary, middle school, high school. Sometimes you get elementary and middle, or middle and high school. You're going to three schools. You might even go to college. Spends all this money in college. Then you gotta go to work because you're in debt, or you just gotta work in general because you're supposed to, really. But let's say you didn't go to college, you still gotta go to work and don't even get paid what you're really meant for. Especially to keep up with the cost of living, it's a real pain in the ass to do. So you even get a better job. They say the more you make, the more you take. So you're still struggling until what, tax season? Even then, a lot of people, not done including myself, end up spending that tax money. Just end up back in the same cycle again. So a lot of people don't really get nowhere. It's just a repetitive cycle that you can't escape this hell that you're going to endure. That you have to endure. Saki. This is Ecclesiastes 12:3. It says, "In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease because they are few," talking about that the jobs, your entertainment, your stores, your fast food places, all white clean. It says, "And those that look out of the windows be darkened." And that could be literal, and you could be outside. How you be inside your house, not even looking through a window. You just look around and see where you live in apartments next to other people, roaches, mice, and mind you, a lot of houses go through this. Even the houses that's just that be separate. You might get a mice here and there, and then the problem comes in that you still don't own none of this stuff. You don't own the land, because if you buy your house, you still got to pay a land tax. You still got to pay for bills, water bills, and all this other stuff. Then you got to pay for groceries, where you should be actually growing your own food. But with the way the ground is messed up, it's impossible to grow crops here. At least in the right way. But that's the land that's so defiled. In order to grow your own food behind your own house, you have to have a license for it. You gotta have a license for fishing. But I'm gonna stay on topic. This whole thing with what I just shown with the president in Rittenhouse. There's so many problems going on, and this is the main thing people are concerned about. I mean, I'm even at work hearing this a lot. I'm like, y'all more concerned with this guy, knowing full well this guy was gonna get off, than the things that's really about to happen. Shortages that's been happening. People dying left and right. People going homeless. People forced to move back in their families' homes, if they have any. And then World War III right around the corner. But this is what they worried about. But soon, people are going to start realizing that none of this stuff that goes on here even matters. Except when those shortages come in, martial law kicks in, when they announce that they're in a state of war, and then that microchip. But that's all I have going into that. So, with that, shalom.